Unfortunately, I pressed record rather than stream on our first attempt. So we just had a 5-minute introduction that nobody saw. We're returning after a 2-week hiatus. Unfortunately, my university got in the way there. So we had just had the party return from the Crow after recovering the first of the first part of what has been described as a shattered star. They'd originally lost the shard to Tarisha, who they found inside the Crow and defeated, which is why we now find ourselves at Hydemark Manor. We had just done. In fact, do we want to redo the bit we just did, or should I just explain what happened?
Probably just explain it, but probably better.
Okay, so Akath has a noble heritage, and as part of his character creation, had money to spend on a single item, and he spent that money on his well-trained wolf Deacon, who he has now hired Adrian, the mercenary that they had with them, to keep an eye on and make sure he's well looked after. Following his word, Akath actually also healed Adrian the next morning, and that is where we find our party. Favor's mouth is massively open. Sorry.
It happens from time to time.
It's surprisingly hard to keep that that face for so long.
Oh man. You said
If we are-
5 and 5 silver?
Sorry.
Barham divvied up gold.
Okay.
Yeah, so we all gain 205 gold and 5 silver from last session's loot, not including stuff we've sold because we're not looking into that too much at the moment. But that's what we got from just last session.
If we are taking time to just rest after your vision, I would like to be. I'd like to find some sort of well or place where I can clean the skull out.
That wouldn't be too difficult.
It's-
You might draw
it's actually
attention, but it wouldn't be difficult.
I don't care about the
It's a
attention.
full head at the moment, so it's gonna take a lot of cleaning.
Yeah, it's their problem. If people want to watch, they can watch.
And I would like to go and buy a new. Actually, do I buy a new short bow? We're going back there anyway, aren't we? I'm not going to buy a new short bow yet because I dropped my bow in the Crow. I realised after we arrived back that I've lost my bow. I dropped it in the combat and I didn't collect it, so
The chaos of melee.
yeah, so I will definitely pick that back up if the were-rat hasn't taken it.
Okay, thank you. I will add that to Akath's sheet if you just let me know whenever that happens.
So that is plus that.
Adrian is your Varisian thug who was with you last session, who the party hired to, I think, actually replace you, Faerun, when you first weren't available for that one session. Akath hired Adrian at the end of the last session for 5% of his income, and he's currently tasked with looking after his wolf Deacon.
So why am I paying?
You're not.
Oh,
I'm paying.
oh,
I'm paying.
it's like Barham's telling me I've received all this gold, and you've like I've subtracted 10 gold for Adrian's pay. I'm like,
No, this is a personal expense.
Yes, don't worry, you're not paying for this.
You're not paying for my service.
To pay for all of this. You're actually supplying me with alcohol every time, you know. You're paying for my wine now, just to let you know.
Yes. Okay. So yes, as I recall as well at CM, which I'd forgotten to mention to the audience when we returned, when I actually remembered to press stream, you guys, Akath specifically, I believe, whilst holding the shard and concentrating, had seen a vision of the Crow, the place they had actually just found this shard, suggesting that there might still be another further in. You can add the gold that Baron just said. I would suggest keeping your own. Like, I keep a notepad file with my inventory.
I've
Yeah,
got
that's
an
what I've
Excel
been doing,
spreadsheet.
but it's just because normally we leave all the loot with Barham at the end, but I haven't.
Yeah,
I've
Baron
got the
just,
Look that
party
up.
loot, not individual loots.
any individual loot you'll need to take, and Baron just said out the loot, so whatever he just said.
Okay,
so-
205.5.
Yeah, and you've just received 2 Tanglefoot bags because we saw how awesome they were while Akka hit. I can't remember her name. We've only just beaten her,
Tarisha.
Tarisha. And you also got a smoke stick as well.
Awesome.
So if you want to take up smoking, you're ready. No, don't take up smoking. That's a bad idea.
I mean,
Okay,
if you
I've
want to
updated
take
my
up
inventory.
smoking, I've got some patch.
You actually
Can
said
I
that
can
out
I
loud?
just
I
can I
just
just
give...
make?
It's okay.
Yeah,
my
carry
card.
on. No, you carry on.
I was just say, can I just say assume that this money's in the bank for now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll leave myself with 10 as always, and I'll put the rest in the bank.
I kind of go with Grummy while he's clean at the head and give him a nudge. Just remember, you've got my flask.
I do indeed, and I'm gonna. I'll replace that, and I'm gonna also find a market that has a flask available,
Okay.
and I'll just transfer it and wash it out.
So a flask would
Could I
be.
possibly just have the new one rather than one that's had where blood in it, please? Just to be one of those people.
Okay. I mean, if you're that concerned,
And
In
then-
fact, you know what? You can have it. I'll go buy my own. Don't worry. I go spend 3 copper on a new flask.
Yeah,
I've got some stuff on me, man.
So let's knock that down by 3 copper. Hang on.
It's weird dealing in copper since we've been using gold so much.
261 gold, 4 silver, 7 copper. That's not including the stuff I have in the bank. Okay. I would look at getting better armor or weapons, but for the money, I don't think I can. I'm happy with this.
You might be able to, if you only look at getting something work,
Something what, sorry?
masterwork instead of magical.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe silver after the enemies we were going against.
silver
I-
only
Actually,
really works
that
for
is a
weapons.
very intelligent thing. Maybe pick up a silver dagger.
Can we go back to the blacksmith we helped a second?
Yes. That wouldn't be too difficult.
Excellent. 1 second. Hello there, my friend. I was, after our conversation the other day, talking about purchasing of wares after the service you've helped, given to you, I would like to know if you have anything in the silver variety.
So silver.
I can narrow it down a bit more for you if you'd like.
Yeah. Tell me what you're looking for.
I'm thinking of a sword, long sword, short sword, that kind of style. Would that be something you'd have in stock, my friend? After the thieves broke in, I figured it's worth asking.
Let me just check city costs. City. I'm assuming that it would have that'd be in the costs, but I forget the actual table I normally use for that because I didn't have it up right now.
In the Varisia Splat book, Magmar's purchase
Purchase limit
is like 9,000
okay. But so yeah. In that case, for now, I won't make a roll on this. I will look it up later. Yes, you could. If you're going to buy an alchemical silver weapon, that would only be a plus 90 gold. So he would be able to get you a silver longsword.
For 105, would that be?
Yeah.
I would happily purchase a silver longsword for 105.
Okay. And he's happy to sell you it.
I'm not surprised. In fact, 1 second. But just as I take the sword off him and put the money in my hand and say, is this the best you can do for this? It is an excellent work you've done on this sword. But after all of this, could you possibly do us a bit of a discount?
Oh, alchemical silver is it's a bit of work to apply. I would say I'm giving you it for a fair price.
You've done it masterfully, sir. I was just wondering, as I did take quite a few blows in helping defend your business.
As I recall, we had a contract with the Pathfinder Society.
Okay.
What's your persuasion?
Well, I was trying to think about that. I can't see it on my skills list. Nope, can't see it on my skills list.
It should be under.
Sorry about this.
It's been weeks since I've played any of these games. It would be diplomacy.
Yeah, I can try a diplomacy roll.
I don't think you've convinced him yet. I would give you an opposed diplomacy though. I don't know what diplomacy I would give him. He's a shopkeeper, so we'll give him a little bit. If you beat this, he will give you a fair discount on the longsword itself. Once I actually write it correctly.
That's alright.
Okay, fine. You know what? You did do a good job. I'll knock 5 gold off. Call it a clean 100.
That's very kind of you, sir. And you'll be glad to know no deaths happened in your store either. So it didn't even bring a bad name on your store from the fighting. So it's good all round.
Thank you for your assistance, and thank you for your custom.
And I'm quite certain you'll probably be seeing from me again in the future.
Excellent.
You've done a great job for me, and I always honor people. If they do well by me, I'll do well by them. So you'll more than likely be having more of my customs soon. Hopefully, it's something you enjoy.
He laughs as you presumably make your way out.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to make sure you're aware, as this is something your character would probably know, your weapon is actually alchemical silver as opposed to pure silver, which wouldn't make for a very good weapon. So, the alchemical silvering is a complex process involving metallurgy and alchemy, which can bond silver to a weapon made of steel, so that it bypasses the damage reduction of creatures, such as the were-rats that you've been fighting.
Yeah.
When you do actually attack, though, you take a -1 on your damage.
Okay. In general.
Yeah, you just deal 1 less point, 1 less damage to a minimum of 1. You can't deal 0.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It doesn't hold the best edge, but it gets the job done.
Yeah.
Well, the great thing is I've got my longsword, and I've also got my longsword with the silver.
Yep. Okay, Geralt, calm down.
I've got to kill the monsters and humans alike. Sorry, no, I'm not killing humans. Not yet.
Just switch to Facebook.
Aren't they the
For
same thing?
Beep, sorry.
Oh yeah, your favorite enemy.
Continues polishing the skull.
And then, if we say we take this day just getting ready, I'll be full up on spells for when we go.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you guys want to spend 1 more day doing the shopping and
Yeah.
wandering
I'm-
around?
I might go back and see if I can see my favourite person, Davian, cleric of Desna,
Okay, yeah.
over at the, obviously, I can't speak English today. My brain is just failing me miserably. Over at Caden's temple.
I have to admit, I forget why there was a cleric of Desna at the Cadence Temple.
He healed me last time, and I gave him a nice little bonus.
He was a cleric of Desna?
I might be wrong with the name.
I mean, Desna is a god. I'm just surprised that there
I might
was
be, I might have been wrong, because
It's been
got
several
full-
weeks, so...
he might be the cleric that we found wandering the streets, actually. That might be a different one. I'll go back to the Temple of Caden and see if I can find them. Sorry.
Those super trustworthy street clerics.
Well, they healed us well. Not gonna say more.
Yeah, so you find the temple devoted to Caden fairly easily, and as one would expect, it has revelers around, and it's generally a upbeat place. There is no particular party going on this time, and there are many clerics around, though none that you actually recognize immediately.
That's all right. So I walk up to one of the clerics and ask who would be the best person to talk to for healing here.
Well, of course, the temple can provide healing in return for, appropriate recompense.
I pull out
Just for the gods, of course.
I pull out the third of the barrel of rum. Sorry. So how much we're talking here, my friend?
It's a good question. I'm trying to get up all these prices because I hadn't expected you guys to spend time in Magnamar. Sorry.
It's my favorite line of today so far. For the gods, of course. Oh, religion, slay us. Oh, religion.
So the cost for a spell, which is particularly frustratingly worded here. How much would that be? Is anyone else doing anything whilst I look this up?
Nope, I'm not.
I mean, obviously, we've got Grummy polishing his skull.
And Pharaoh with his mouth open.
And Pharaoh.
I'm just trying to fix my character sheet because it won't calculate my con mod.
Yeah, the health is really frustrating in that.
Oh, I know what it is. Has that 2 con damage gone away?
You will have slept 2 days. Actually, I still need a saving throw from you on that note. For completely non-suspicious reasons.
Oh, right. I was in poo. I probably have septicemia.
Let me just bring up the page for that one too. So yeah, I need a fort save from you. Okay.
Do I have a fever yet?
Yeah, you are actually getting a bit of a fever at this point. It's been several days since your exposure to what you might assume made you ill. I forgot how to do a whisper to GM roll.
/GM roll, was it?
I don't
/GMR 1d6.
Is that correct? That doesn't seem right. No. Oh, /GR maybe. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Excellent.
You take 1 point of dexterity damage, and oh my god, that's incorrect. And 2 points of con damage.
Oh, okay. So I am actually like dying. Just so you guys are aware, I really look bad.
I'm too. I would have invited you to come along with me to the temple if you're not looking very well.
Yeah, you would have noticed it in the morning.
Yeah.
At this point, I have a negative con modifier.
Oh shit! Sorry.
That's right. I think we're a mature stream. So good.
So I'm just gonna grab my charger because I was using it all day for my presentation, and apparently my laptop is dying. So yeah, Akath is definitely has some kind of pretty horrendous fever running right now. Because apparently fortitude saves are not his forte.
No, not when it did con damage initially.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled a D33 for your con damage the first time. Which...
I'm very dead.
You'd actually still been alive. I actually only rolled a 7.
Oh man.
Which is why I was like, "Oops,
No,
not that."
actually, that would have killed me outright. That would have brought my my max
Ooh.
HP to negatives.
So yeah, if you're getting that low, someone needs to fix this.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna pipe up on this day and be like, guys, I'm gonna go find a cleric.
I'm
You're
gonna
welcome.
go with him just because I don't think he's gonna get there by himself.
And you were healed for free last time.
Yeah, it's not likely to keep happening.
All right,
No,
so
yeah, Josh
I'm
was lucky
gonna,
to be in the
like-
area.
I'm gonna shoulder him and we'll make our way to the nearest temple wherever he's pointing.
Okay.
It's a bit of a process for me because I have to just find a wandering cleric at one of the angel statues.
Well, surely Grummy would recognize Davian, Cleric of Desna.
Would my heal be able to like keep him from like passing out at least?
You could
Very
definitely
strong.
I'm not there yet. I'm just
Oh,
feeling
okay.
terrible.
You could make a hero roll to see if you can identify what's going on and if you can help if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. I've never seen
Because-
someone, and I say this Tim, I've never seen someone react so strangely to something that's unclean.
Well, it could have also been the bug that bit him.
So
I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I am sick. Very
Yeah.
sick.
Did you eat it?
No. No, I
'Cause
didn't.
from my perspective, it looked like you ate it.
if you want to give me a heal check roll. So actually, you do identify that he appears to have filth fever, and you're fairly certain that you're doing the right thing to cure it. But his body just isn't able to fight it off today.
All right, let's get you healed up, bud. Where are we going?
Just find a cleric of Arshia at one of the statues.
Hey, is there a cleric of shit around here?
Please,
I'm just gonna
Grummy.
I'm yelling that into the street. Cleric of shit, anywhere. And anywhere. Shit.
You're just getting a lot of funny looks, and some people are actually noticing your skull and disappearing into side alleys.
I want to notice if they're getting uncomfortable.
They are.
I'm
definitely.
sad to say I'm not there to see this.
All right. And I'm just gonna like once I notice that they're getting uncomfortable, I'll move my cloak over the skull. There's no reason to be ashamed of Neil. Neil's a good person. Just looks a little funny.
Need some more
Whilst
meat on his bones.
those guys are trying to find a cleric. Barum, you would need to pay if you wanted to cure light wounds. It would be 30 gold.
30 gold. I will happily pay 30 gold for a cure light wounds.
Okay. In that case, you get a holy energy washes over you, and you restore 6 health.
6. I can accept that. I am feeling much better. Thank you very much. I then pour some of my rum out into a flask and happily share it with him.
As you might assume, a cleric of Caden is particularly happy with your offering here.
And I also tip him an extra 5 gold, just to say thank you for his service and for being such a devout member of the religion.
And he's got a huge smile on his face with that. It's like, I will spend it well. I mean,
Don't do anything I wouldn't
for the
do.
temple. For the temple. You get the
No,
feeling
this
he
one's
might
for
be
you
slightly.
personally, my friend, for being so devout.
He seems slightly tipsy.
Keep the party going, my friend. Can I take your name, by the way? Just 'cause I'd like to do that.
Yeah, I've noticed. I'm gonna run out of Rosian names.
I'd like to know who I'm speaking to.
I'm Lucian. You find me around here, usually.
Okay, Lucian. Pleasure meeting you, my friend. Keep the party going as always, and good luck with everything. As we all know, luck is everything. Within reason. And then turn around and start to walk off.
Okay. And whilst that was going on, Akath and Grummy, you have the whole day to find a cleric.
Shitty cleric. We need a shitty cleric.
You might that you
Grummy,
might be making
please,
harder.
just let me handle this.
Yeah, we'll be fine, bud. We'll be fine. I know how to find these things.
So yeah, so you're looking for a shitty cleric. So I guess that would be a knowledge local,
You're not very good cleric, are you?
which I guess Akath would need to do. Although Akath would also know where the clerics are.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can just gently guide him there without
That's-
completely crushing his hopes.
That's the plan.
Okay. So so Grummy boldly takes Akath to a cleric with no assistance whatsoever. Of course. And you arrive at a cultist shrine.
I was gonna ask if they can perhaps heal a disease.
We could. Of course, it would require a substantial donation.
Would
What do you mean?
250 gold pieces be acceptable?
Yes. His eyes light up as you say that. You know that just out of game, you realize that's more than the cost, right? Normally.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah, he definitely, and he puts his hand out.
Just going to hand it over. Small little bag. Hand it to him.
Better be some healing for that price, bud.
So he does cast. He casts remove disease on you. Which would be he'd be caster level 5. Ooh, and he succeeds, and suddenly you begin to feel better almost immediately as the fever seems to lose its grip on you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, what he said. Just glad you're feeling better. Can we leave here now?
Yeah.
I head back to
Alright.
High March Manor after I've finished my shopping and everything. I assume that's where we were planning on meeting up. As nobody said anything before we were all tough.
The cultists don't pay you any particular attention as you leave.
Yeah, like the fever's gone, but I still look bad.
You still have.
Do I notice any before we leave?
Yeah.
Like I imagine we went into a temple.
He's
Um,
us on
no.
the street.
No.
Oh, he's on the street. Dang it. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Akath worships one of the local cults,
Ah.
which I leave him to describe more details of if he likes.
It's one of the archangels who is a protector of wayward travelers.
Not a particularly well organized religion outside of Magnum either.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm at High March Manor, waiting for others to return. I'm just chilling out, get my ale out, just chilling. Not ale from rum. I got rid of my ale.
As we return, I nudge Akath and just say, "Does something like that ever happen to you, bud?"
Getting sick? Yeah. Not the stoutest body.
Does your religion require you to pay that much every time you need healing?
No.
How much did you
Okay.
pay, my friend? That you seem to have Grummy worried there.
An appropriate amount.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Akath, being from a noble background, might have a different interpretation of a reasonable amount than other people.
I then pour some rum and offer it to Akath as he's not looking his best.
For once, I'm just going to accept without saying anything and down the whole thing in one just down the hatch.
I smile and try to cheers it afterwards. Cheers. You seem to be looking more yourself, my friend.
The fever's gone. I still feel terrible.
Yeah, by that I didn't mean you weren't sweating as much. That's I was trying to do it without being as blunt, my friend. Faerun, are you still sitting in the corner trying to catch flies? Yes, I take that as a yes.
Faerun, are you still here?
Can you not hear me?
Oh, now.
No, you can't now.
Oh, my mic's been muted.
We did think you were being
Ta-da.
extremely quiet, hence the reference of catching flies.
So yeah, we haven't been ignoring you all session.
Is there anything you would like to do in Magma on this fine day?
No. I just follow you guys. I'm good.
Okay. So we have a freshly undiseased Akath, we have a freshly diseased Skull in Grummy, and we have a freshly drunk Baron.
In Grummy? What happened to Grummy?
Details.
It's when he gets across from a shitty priest. Sorry. Shall we rest
Take
for
that
this
as a
evening
compliment.
before we head back to the Crow?
Certainly.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't wish to impose on Lady Hydemarch, so let's
No.
blend it in.
Definitely.
Okay. It wouldn't be too difficult to find an inn, of course. It would be if I find the prices for that. Not that I can. There it is. So, are we looking for a poor inn, a common inn, or a good inn?
One with a bed.
Two.
I'll go for a common inn. If everyone's alright, should we go for a mid-level? I wasn't a fan of the floor in the last place we stayed.
Sure.
Yeah, especially in the region of Magnamar you're in, finding a common inn is fairly easy. It's would be 5 silvers each for the night.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'd like to pay for mine, Akath's, Grummy's, and Faerun's rooms.
Okay.
So that's 1 gold, I believe.
5, 10, 15, 20. I make it 2 gold.
2 gold, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. And I'd like to chop up my rum barrel if they're okay to do that. Obviously. And
you will
should
also
say 10 gold.
whatever the normal price is for it. I don't actually have that to hand.
Let's just make it 10 gold because it's probably more than it, but I don't really care.
Okay.
It just makes it easier and fairer and saves slowing everything down more.
Also, you guys would need food for the day, which would be another 3 silver.
Okay,
I'll mark that off.
yeah, everyone can pay their own 3 silver. I'm nice, but not that nice. Excellent.
Okay, and of course over the night, Akath, you recover 1 point of dex and 1 point of con.
Mm-hmm.
And we gain 2 health overnight.
Yep.
Excellent. I'm not quite feeling 100%, but I'm feeling much better than I was yesterday.
Faerun, have you gained the health for both nights?
Excellent.
So you'll
Yep.
have +1
You
for the
gain
first
4.
night, +2. So +2 for first night, +2 for the second night. So yeah, +4 total if you haven't done that already.
Okay, I'll just correct that. I think I'm only normally got 12 HP, so.
Awesome.
My friend, you're looking even better this morning. Obviously, you're not still quite looking your fine self from before this all happened, but
It's for the good of the family.
you're looking better than you did yesterday, which was appalling. So, welcome back to the land of the living.
Glad to be here. Quite honestly.
Yeah, Akath is of course beginning to look substantially better, having had the fever itself break, and it's beginning to recover from the debilitation.
Are we ready to head back to the Crow people?
Sure.
That is the Crow people rather than the Crow people. Best care.
Crow people, crow
Oh.
people.
I'm less interested now.
Cool. So,
let me find. Did you guys want to go back to the exact point that you'd gotten to? Or did you just want to go back to the first floor?
I want to go back to
Um,
just left the exact point.
Okay.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
provided it seems clear on the way there, I see no
Yeah.
reason not to.
we'll cautiously walk through the whole place. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely stop you if you encountered something, but in this case you do not.
I would like to reclaim my bow from the floor if it's still there.
It is still there.
Excellent. After 2 days and it's the thieves' hideout, I expect it to be gone. So that's brilliant. Thank you. I now have my bow back. That's 30 gold that I don't have to waste. Thank you.
Oh man, it's been 2 days. It is probably rank in here.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Especially
Oh.
given the decapitated body on the floor.
My health is updated. One sec. Let's quickly just put that back.
There's actually signs that something has been nibbling on these bodies as well.
Right. Okay. I would like to. That's the fact that we know there's a lit room ahead, don't we?
Yeah, you guys found there was a secret room, and which led to an upper entranceway, over which there appeared to be some sort of rope bridge leading.
There
to
we go.
another area.
There we go.
Um,
Oh wow, my max health hasn't been updated on this one.
Oh.
But-
Let me delete your character and re-import then.
Okay. So I was on 18 out of 22.
That puts you on 10, so let's put you up to 18 there. That's not... Huh. Okay. Deleting your character again. I'm going to go to Magnamar and not take you guys and set that as your main character.
Thank you.
I'm not quite
Because
sure
that's the
how
one I've literally just finished updating with the correct health and the healings and everything.
Yeah. So let me edit. Remove. Yep. Exit this one. This barroom. Move to page 4. Roll 20's a little bit slow on that. Page 4 again. Find the party. And drag in Baron.
Excellent. That looks much better. Thank you.
So yeah, obviously to your guy to the east, you find the kind of rope bridge dangling semi-precariously.
Having a knowledge in engineering, would I be able to see a way to strengthen the way across?
Yeah, give me a knowledge engineering check.
Yeah, 1 second. Watch me fail this miserably. Skills, knowledge engineering.
Okay. So you take a bit of time examining this sort of structure that's been built here. It looks extremely rickety, honestly. You wouldn't want to like rush across it, but it actually looks like whoever built this has done a really good job, and you're reasonably certain that it could carry your weight without any additional reinforcement. It doesn't look like it's going to fall. It doesn't appear. It looks like a fairly solid, if rickety, rope bridge
Excellent.
dangling from the ceiling.
Oh, look at the other guys that are here. So I'm looking at Akath and Grummy. Would you mind if I tie a rope around myself if I walk out there? If you can try and hold me if the whole thing goes. It shouldn't do. It looks stable enough, but I don't like the chance of falling that far.
I'm not sure if
Happy
Akath
to.
is in. Are you capable of helping Akath?
He could lie on the floor, which would be enough of a...
Yeah, I will be a living counterweight.
Just be a dead weight. Yeah, it's fine.
So you would probably, looking at it, the best way to get across this thing, because there's not an actual proper bridgeway, but the ropes that were dangling down from this section, if you held one, you could probably use it to guide yourself across some of the ropes on the floor. It would require an acrobatics check, but not a particularly difficult one.
That's good, because I've also got my cat burglar boots on, which gives you +2 to it,
Awesome.
and the ability to re-roll any failed. Oh, climb and stealth. Would we class as climb with the ropes?
No, this is an acrobatics check explicitly.
Ah, okay.
It's really just holding on to the ropes to sort of guide yourself over.
Ah, okay. So, I got my +1 on as well. Obviously, I've got my favored armor on as well, which is +1 for that.
Yeah.
So, if I try that now, so.
Yeah,
And-
easy, no trouble at all.
And that's without the +2 and +1. So, I take it I make it all the way across, yes?
Yes, you make it to the platform.
Excellent.
Uh,
What do I see from here?
Let me do this. So from there, looking around, you see the platform you're on is a 5-foot square wooden platform hanging from 4 ropes connected to stone arches. It's further anchored by 2 thick ropes to spikes hammered into the walls near the edge of the western ledge you just came from. And there's another pair of ropes hanging from the ceiling.
Okay. Is there any obvious places to go from here?
Do you want to give me a perception check?
Yep. By now you'd thought I'd have done this already. Not perform. Perception. There we go.
You actually do notice above you there is a what looks like a secret trapdoor that's actually opened very slightly. Let's say very slightly. It's opened enough that there is a slight ladder-like extension connected into one of the rope sections holding this platform up, leading into an area above you.
Okay. I'll say across to the others. There seems to be a trapdoor up here of some kind. Do you think we should explore
Lovely.
it? Or do you think I should explore it on my own and report back?
I don't think you should explore it on your own, but perhaps climb and just peek.
Yeah, I'm happy to peek through, see what we can see.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly roll initiative because obviously everyone else's initiative up.
Thank you. Let
Cool.
me-
So, climb. This is +2 again because my amazing shoes.
Okay. That's easy. No trouble for you whatsoever. The ladder-like extension as well. Whilst it wasn't immediately clear at first, now you're there and actually trying to put feet on it, it's also perfectly sturdy.
And I'd like to kind of stealthily look through and see what I can see. Sure.
Okay. So you find a 5-foot wide passageway above, leading to the south. I will show you this. It's going that way.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
You can't see where that ends at the moment. There's no light in there or anything.
That's definitely something I like to see. So I'd like to. I can't see anything else, mate. Obvious there. Obviously, it's quite dark.
Let me do. Yeah, you also don't hear anything or smell anything or see anything particularly. The air smells. The air seems fairly stale up there, but besides that,
Excellent. I'd like to get back down slowly and say to the guys, I found a passageway. It seems like it's going where the path will be leading us anyway. So I think this might be a better way to get ahead without hopefully encountering were creatures.
All right, I'll join you.
Any way that doesn't include were creatures is a good way. I've still got the rope on me. I'm still gonna help them across by holding onto the rope for this side. I'm back
Okay.
on the platform now.
so you
Yeah.
would be bracing really for if he falls and letting him go at his
Yes, just in case. Yeah.
own.
I'm just gonna go without the rope.
Could you
Okay.
give me an acrobatics check? Are you going to? I assume you're going to try and use the sort of structure that's there to get across.
Mm-hmm.
Then you make it without any trouble.
Excellent. I'll take my rope back as well then.
Grummy's still got the other side of it, so we do have a bit
Yeah.
of a guideline.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So I'm
Cool.
the anchor.
I'll
And then
keep holding.
since this is a pretty small platform, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get up into the
Yup.
passageway before more people come across.
Well, like I said, I'll say you're probably the best person to go ahead, my friend, because it's pitch black up there, and
Give me
I
a
think
check.
you.
Yep, easy, no trouble. You can get up
Okay.
into the passageway.
Fair on.
And then I'll King of the Night when I'm in there, just to see.
Okay. Suddenly it gets a little bit darker for you, Baron. So let me give you a bit more vision. You would gain. Oh yeah, I need to give you
I'll-
a whole bunch of vision, don't I?
I'll move here so you got the right place.
Oh wait, you have 60 foot. So I need to remove my dynamic lighting. Oh no. I just
I think we're
realized
cool.
the way that I've done this, I didn't actually make a path for it here. So I'm going to move Akath through a second. Move you back over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've actually just moved the light, not Akath. Your light vision isn't 60 feet. Oh, because I didn't check doors. I selected the torches. That's why. Your light goes to. You do get 60 feet, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So I'll let you choose how far you are through the passageway. You're not necessarily on the other side if you don't want to be. I just wanted to give you vision.
Yeah, if I can see that it kind of terminates at this,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go any forward. I just want to be able to see that and then move a little bit away from the entrance so that I'm not blocking people coming up.
Okay.
I'm standing over here, kind of holding onto this other rope. Pharaon, would you like to join us across here?
I think I'm just going to sit and watch for a minute because I don't trust myself to get across.
But at the moment, Grimmy's got the other side of the rope,
Yeah,
so
I'm anchoring the rope, bud.
he'll
Um,
help.
Whenever
He's
you
got
I
your
bet
feel,
you have to move me through the wall to get back.
whenever you feel brave
Yeah.
enough.
Are you going back? I'll put
I mean,
you
I can
I'm
try.
just okay. Yeah,
or here.
I'm just gonna be. Yeah, that works.
What am I rolling to try and walk it?
Climb. Acrobatics. Yeah. Good point.
Okay.
Diplomacy.
The structure, as Barum explained, actually looks fairly stable. And
Easy.
you make it across no trouble. The wind is a little disconcerting, but perhaps even slightly refreshing at that level. And if you want to get into the passageway as well, it's another climb check.
Yeah, I'm just here with the rope to make sure everyone's fine.
A climb check rather than acrobatics.
Yeah.
Because you're
You're
climbing
going
up a
up a rope.
ladder now. You're going into a thing in the ceiling. And you're in no trouble, so I'll move you along to...
All right, I'll join them now.
Let's move you guys out.
I'm bracing the rope. I'm hoping it's not needed, but bracing it.
Yep, Grummy is a little bit less confident, but he does also make it across. At one point it looks like it might get tricky, but he does it.
You and Neil are both across well. Good job.
Pick the controller up.
And it's a climb check to go up.
Yeah,
I
we-
take my rope off.
We dwarves usually stick to under the ground rather than above it.
You'll feel more climbed upstairs then. So I'll wait for him to climb up because I can't get to the ladder.
That's also enough.
Cool.
If you're being pressured, maybe not, but
I don't know where to go, so
I will move you into the wall as well.
And I've now just climbed up as well. If you got up with 3, I've definitely climbed up.
Okay, so yeah,
I kind of suggest to the party. Would anyone mind if I move forwards?
I will move.
Do a bit of awkward shuffling.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
thinking, it probably makes sense if I'm at the front.
Are you still having your King of the Night active, or are you disabling that?
I'm gonna let it drop now that they're all up here.
Okay, so you go back down to no vision, right? Basically.
Yep.
Okay, so 5-2. I don't know why I have all players see light on you, but apparently I did. So yeah, I'll bring the party out over here.
I've got some kind of vision. Is that meant to be them?
Uh,
I'm
I can
I'm
see to
gonna-
here.
I've got a candle lit still.
It's not lit on you from what I can see. I've got lights
Okay.
on me.
Oh yeah, I've given you have 30 feet. You're supposed to have 5 feet.
Yeah. Sorry, I'd rather be honest and get it
Thank
done
you.
properly.
I'm guessing it's just because we just changed the
Yeah.
tokens. I think I'll have to remake all the tokens from scratch after this session.
But at least you'll know it's all done at that point.
Okay. So does anyone have a light source right now?
I have
I have a candle.
Yeah.
I have a few torches.
Does anyone have a light source that's currently lit? So
I don't.
Yes, a candle.
No. There we go.
Okay. So candle's light source I think is 30 feet.
It's
Was it
like
15?
5.
I thought it was like 15 and dimmed.
Yeah, it's dim to like 10, and
Yeah. Because I remembered I could see something from it, but it wasn't a massive amount. So
Yeah.
5 foot with 10 dimmed.
So
See, I sound like I know what I'm talking about now, doesn't it? Don't I? That's brilliant.
it is 5 foot radius by 1. So that does mean that you do enable your, I believe, Faerun's low light vision. So that's good. So let's give you. This.
at some point, guys, at some point, we're gonna be like outdoors at night, and I can just do King of the Night without worrying about you all.
I'll just nod and smile at what he's saying, because I'm not 100% sure what King of the Night is. Just nod and smile.
It's sweet that you're worrying about us, but I don't need no parlor tricks to see.
I can't see a light source off him yet, by the way. I've got the light source, I think.
Although
Oh
I
wait,
do
I
want,
didn't set it. Oh yeah.
although I would rather be outside than in this cramped up whatever we're in.
Being honest, Grummy, so would I. But I feel this might have been the better route than walking head on into whatever was ahead of us.
Okay, so
Can I do a perception check to see if I can hear anything besides all of our babble?
Mhm.
Cool.
Can you hear a fish? Sorry, able fish. Babbling.
So you actually don't hear anything in here. You do see a lot more than everyone else sees, though, of course. So you have a bit more vision of what's in the next room than they do. Assuming your vision is set correctly.
I see some bones, y'all,
Yeah.
and that's about it. Let me move forward. Can we move forward into this corridor here so we're not all?
If we see bones, my friend, I say, I then draw my
'Cause
silver.
I've
sword.
got like 1 foot on the ladder
I
technically.
think your vision is bigger than it should be. It should be 60 feet, right? For a dwarf?
Yeah.
I bet you said to 100 feet for some reason. Let's fix that. There we go.
If I see Barum draw his weapon, I'm gonna go ahead and draw mine as well.
All right, I'm gonna move forward into this place.
So
I really don't like being cramped up.
as you guys do, you especially would notice, the walls along this short passage bear murals showing strangely dressed priests placing bodies into crypts. Several niches in the walls may have once been burial crypts themselves, but today, as Grummy just informed you, the hall is strewn with bones, and the niches lay empty.
I whisper back to Akath. Akath, do you recognize it? Are these more of those your shitty priest friends?
I guess I'll make a history or religion. Which would you prefer?
Either is fine.
Right, have my token selected.
Yep, that is enough to recognize these as Thessalonian priests.
Oh, this is really old. This is Thessalonian.
And what does that mean for us?
In fact, you probably have some inclination that these might have once been the architects who designed this place.
As a hunter, can I inspect some of these bones to see how long these have been here and or what they belong to?
Yeah.
Is that an investigation?
Oh my, there's so many things you could roll for this one. Let me select you and it would probably be knowledge. Or survival. Actually, survival is probably a good choice for this one.
I'm a ninja.
So these are clearly human, or human-like. Definitely, they appear to be similar, if not human. The bones are ancient.
I'd like to. They seem ancient.
Yeah.
Guys, these things are pretty old.
So nothing killed them recently. That's
I'm gonna
concerning.
go over to one of them.
Can you see if there's any bite marks on them from possible were rats? I'm paranoid about these things now after try wrestling one.
Were rats? I'm gonna say that super slow. Like, were rats?
You know that, but
We did fight one already.
Yeah, that rat we fought,
So,
the one I rode like a rodeo.
upon closer inspection, there actually are weapon marks on these. It doesn't. You wouldn't necessarily identify them as rat marks, but definitely bladed weapons.
Okay.
The Rune Lords did all kinds of terrible things. I think we can move on if they're that old.
All right, let's. I'm gonna keep moving forward, but as I pass by, whatever this bone is right here, I'm just gonna do like a sleight of hand and grab it and put it in my satchel.
Excellent. I would like to follow. I'm not sure where Grummy's gone. I can't see anything, so I'm slowly following.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that y'all can't see.
just blindly wandering into a room. There we go. There he is. I'm gonna follow him into the
Is he,
room
like
because
2 squares ahead of me?
yeah, I can see the edge of that square there.
Okay. As you continue down the hallway, you find more niches and more bones. They all appear
Should we
to
do
have...
initiative check now?
You all have
Oh, we've already got them.
I keep them.
Oh, I haven't done one.
Yeah, you
We
got
did it from before.
16.01.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it seems strange that every single one of the bones from these niches are not in their niches anymore. They are all on the floor.
This is kind of
Are we-
creepy.
Yeah. Why would they have had that platform to get here? There's got to be some reason behind it. So let's keep looking.
Well, I imagine if Skazani were here, probably looting.
Okay.
Maybe they found something good, like an artifact, maybe.
Stop.
Yep, stopped.
Grummy, you actually notice, just before you enter this room, that there is a thin line of twine along this line at approximately ankle height.
I'm gonna stop them real quick and just mention that about 5 feet or so ahead of us, there's a trap set for keeping intruders out.
Or keeping people in.
Can we see it once he's pointed it out?
If you're close enough, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna walk
So-
up with the light and just hold it to make sure that everyone can see to step over.
It's easy enough to step over once it's obvious.
Excellent. So I think we should continue. Just keep our eyes peeled. Not
Very
literally,
good
because that sounds
catch,
painful.
Master Frostcloak.
Well done for keeping our heads. And another one, actually. Well done for keeping all your heads, Grummy.
Barm, shh.
So as you approach,
I'm gonna whisper to Barham to shush and that there's light. And I'm gonna snuff the
I
candle.
can see light. Yeah, I can see the light over here.
okay.
I'd like to start moving stealthily, if that's okay.
Okay. So that's a. Do you want to give me a stealth check?
And that's +2 as well.
Okay. Okay.
Anyone else moving stealthily?
Yep.
I'll stay back. I've got no
you-
choice.
You wouldn't know if you that though. You're just trying to be stealthy. We all know you're not being very stealthy.
Okay. So your action.
I
is
disappear.
to
Alright, and the
stealth.
light source should go from there.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I just need to.
Yeah, sorry.
So you've used stealth. So they do a perception check, which I actually need the details of because I don't know how far away things get. Noticing a visible creature. So no, you don't actually. No one up there. From me, can you give me a perception check, please?
He's
You know what?
invisible.
I'm actually thinking about it. You would actually not need one based on the fact that you're coming from there. So.
I'm so invisible, the world is too.
You notice someone up ahead anyway. I shouldn't have made him roll that perception because when I think about it, it doesn't actually make sense because you're looking that way and.
Yeah, I can see everything.
So, yeah, what you see is a hooded lantern sits on the lip of a fountain in the west wall. A tinkling rill of water runs from a demon-shaped mouth on the wall into the fountain. A bedroll and several bags of rations sit on the floor, just next to the tower girl that you now see.
What do you think, guys? Should we just bum rush her?
She'll yell.
Is there a way if she has not seen us,
She has not.
Can-
as far as you can tell.
can we all attack at the same time?
Yeah, I'll give you a surprise round.
Okay. And this light source shouldn't be on Akath.
Yeah, I snuffed the candle.
If you want,
I
if
don't-
you wanted to take your surprise round now, you can. If you want to turn to prepare, you'll need to make more stealth checks.
I don't need time for repair. I've already had my sword drawn.
Okay, but in a stealth
Yeah.
round, you can only make one standard action, so you could move
Okay.
or you could attack.
Seeing that Barham doesn't look like he's ready, I'm gonna just real quick look behind me. Does Farron have his bow out?
I don't. I mean, I can pull
Okay.
it out.
Then it's gonna tap Grummy's shoulder and be like, "Let's go," and
All right.
Mystic Blast.
Okay. So
Fire.
she is going to be caught flat-footed. So everyone who's going to take an action this round. You guys take an action.
And how far can I
starting-
walk in this combat?
30 feet. No, wait, no, you've got that heavy armor, haven't you? So we worked out you should only have 20 feet.
Cool. Making my way in, keeping out the way.
Okay, Grummy misses. Faerun, did you want to do anything?
I might just.
I don't. Do you have line of sight on her? I'm not sure how your vision's working. I guess
I
you
can.
should.
I can just see it.
Okay, cool. So yeah.
I'm just gonna use magic missiles
Okay.
because it's guaranteed to hit, and at this range, it'd be hard to hit. That didn't work. Yes,
It did. You did
it work?
5 damage.
22 damage. Oh yeah, she toast.
Uh,
Oh, it's caster level. Dang it.
So suddenly the sound of sound of silence, as it were, is broken by chanting from Faerun and a scream of pain. Byram, as you come in, you will notice someone sleeping on the floor who needs to make a perception check. So that's -10. Oh yeah, she awakens. So we still need Akath?
Oh, I rolled mine. It's above the magic missile.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. I guess 12 would probably beat her touch. I haven't seen them in a while. Defense stats, touch. Yep, you hit her for 5 fire.
That should actually be acid. I realized that I had my typings wrong.
Okay.
I don't think it matters in this instance, but yes.
So now I need to give her initiative. No, initiative. So, Barum.
Excellent. I will get here and take a swing at this nice tower girl.
Okay.
The prone one?
I was gonna say, she's prone, so she does get a defense against. Oh, actually, she takes a penalty on melee attacks, doesn't she?
Hmm.
Yep.
There you go.
Unfortunately, even with that, I don't think that connects.
I would hope not with a one roll.
Well, she is lying on the floor, so she has -4 AC, and she hasn't acted yet. Although that's still flat-footed. So yeah, but no, that still doesn't connect.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. That one would totally, yeah. I scared her a bit. Yeah.
Five. Oh, actually, let me try this. 5. Okay, no. How do I do it? I can't remember how to do the thing where you do like.
Space.
Yeah, I don't know what to hold down.
Ah,
5,
there you go.
10, 15.
You drag her and just click space.
Okay, thank you.
So put her where you want to go and then click space. Then space
I'm
somewhere else.
moving her now.
Cool. Sorry.
So actually, let me put her back. She is going to take a shot at probably Grummy as the easier target. Missing Grummy, apparently in the surprise of what's just occurred. And running off into the darkness. Faerun.
I'm going to move closer, but I'm not going to do anything because I can't see anything.
Okay, you can do a second move action if you prefer.
No, I'm just going to stand here.
Okay. Grummy.
All right. I am moving. I have an idea. How far is my movement?
20 is a dwarf, isn't it?
I think it's 30.
I think it's 30.
Oh no, 20.
It's 20, but it's always 20, even in like full plate.
Yeah.
All right, then I went. I'll shoot at the person that's prone.
The person who's prone through cannon. Sorry, through Barum.
Yeah.
That's going to be quite a difficult shot because you're shooting through Barum and they get a bonus to being shot at by ranged because they're prone.
What if I position myself one square back?
It's still going to be challenging. You'd take a -4, she'd get a +4, so it'd be basically a -8 to hit.
Can I just do a double move action then?
Yep.
At this moment, I take a split second and say, good idea, cut over escape. Just say it to Grummy what is there.
Sorry for that, by the way. That's a rather unique situation where you found someone sleeping.
Okay, I'll stand here.
Okay. Akath.
I would like to run.
Okay.
Like 4 times move, lose my dex bonus.
Get her, Kath.
And after my second move, I guess I realized that I can't see. So that's it.
Oh, God.
I just come up short.
She will attempt an acrobatics roll, I think, to jump up. And just see what the DC for that is.
Can't be that easy with an opponent over the top of you as well.
So it's basically your CMD is what she needs to beat. Combat skills, acrobatics. Let me get your CMD up. She actually does succeed at that roll. She's extremely agile, apparently. And she makes an attack, which she, considering that she's just woke up and jumped to the air, you're surprised at how on point she is, but your surprise does not allow her to get the better of you in hand-to-hand combat like that, and you deflect the blow. And it's now your turn to retaliate.
How about no? I say as I swing my sword back at her.
Yeah, that's definitely enough. Your strike hits hard, and she lets out a scream of pain. We have. Okay. Aaron.
I'm going to move forward a little bit and then just cast Magic Missiles again.
Okay. Guaranteed hit.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're on point today.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I have done that first time? Just been over with it already.
Grummy, your target is now standing if you want to take the shot.
Sure. Let's set her back down.
So it's 18, but she is in melee. Do you get any bonuses? Yeah, you get bonus against humans, don't you? Of +1.
Oh yes, being honest, my longsword should have been a silver one, so it'd be 1 less damage. Just remembered.
Okay.
So I've done 4 damage to her.
19. Her defense is
Sorry.
-4, 17, 16, 15. +1. That is actually enough. So you do hit for 1 damage. 2 damage because it's a human. Actually bringing her to 0, but she's still up. So yeah, your arrow, you managed to find a path to connect with her there.
DM says what?
It was a -4 to hit because it was in melee. However, you get +1 for being within 30 feet, +1 versus humans, which actually makes your 18 go down to 14, up to 16, which turns out to be just enough to clip her.
Wasn't quite the part that I was questioning, but okay.
What did I do?
I'm standing next to a pool that you said something that she comes from said pool.
Okay.
You said she was
What?
a demon. You said she was a demon.
No, I said there was a demon on the fountain.
Yeah, she wasn't the demon on the fountain. She's not sprouting water into the fountain.
She appears
Not
to be
yet,
human.
anyway. In a minute she might. We don't know.
But Akath.
Gonna sheath my sword. That's my move action.
Mhm.
And just offer her a chance to surrender?
Okay. Okay. Well, it would be her turn next. Let me see what.
And as a standard action, if you don't need me to roll for that, I'm gonna pull out a Tanglefoot bag. Just have it handy.
Okay. So these guys would. Yeah. She would surrender. Please, I give up. And as she says that, actually, she falls unconscious.
But was Akath talking to that one, or the one who ran off down the whole way, or both?
I assumed the one that was there.
Yeah, I looked back and saw
Ah,
just
okay.
she is wrecked, and I'm like, okay, I don't necessarily want to just go around killing people. Let's give her a chance.
Yeah, she falls unconscious as she accepts your offer. It's sort of the last.
Is she
thing
bleeding out or is she just unconscious?
She's just unconscious, I believe, because she's on exactly 0 health.
Okay, then
Where'd the other girl go, Kath?
into the dark. Need you, Grummy.
All right, I'm gonna grab the lamp. Actually, no. Let's go. You can see in the dark, right?
Only if I turn off your ability to see in the dark.
You would
Dwarves
lessen
have,
it.
dark vision, so they can see through your darkness, can't they?
It's magical darkness. You need
Oh,
the
okay.
devilish abilities see in darkness.
I thought it would just reduce the darkness as opposed to being magical.
All right,
Oh yeah,
I'm
of course
coming
it
with.
has to be.
I'm gonna move forward. I'll leave them the lantern then.
Okay, then let's stay in initiative just for now. Baron?
I would like to take this moment just to tie her up. So that's
Okay.
my turn.
So you'll be getting your rope out.
Yeah, rope out. Yeah.
So she would do. Then it would be Faerun's turn.
I'm not much I can do. I'll just pass.
You'll hold your turn.
Rummy?
Yeah.
Let's carry on, shall we?
Okay.
I'm gonna move.
Step aside to let him take the lead.
Yeah. Which way did you see her go?
Grummy, I already
You
can't see you.
You actually blind? Okay. Coming back. Can you see me now? I don't know
Okay.
what your sight is. Yes.
Yeah. I will just real quick. Your dark vision is kind of black and white-ish. That's about the line where you can see color, which you know would be the light from the lantern.
Okay.
So,
All right. I'm gonna. Is there a way that we can move faster without you? Can I tie something to you or hold on to something? Because we're gonna have to move quick.
if you want to hold your turn, I will move up, put my hand on your shoulder, and we can move together.
Okay.
Okay. So Akath, your turn.
Yeah.
You do
And
that.
then, yeah.
Seeing eye dog style.
Yep. I'm with him.
My turn ends once I go around this corner, or total distance.
Sorry.
Does Akath still have his vision?
Akath does
Because
not.
I can see some light there, which I shouldn't see.
Akath has
Yeah,
a candle.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I snuffed it before the combat, so I'm treating it as though I'm completely blind, but it's a pain to turn it on and off a lot.
Okay. That's fine. I'd rather be honest and make sure we're all doing it properly. That's fine.
Are we doing this in initiative order, or can we just roleplay this out real quick while we hunt
You
her
can
down?
roleplay this out.
All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna sneak walk because I don't know if there's another ambush set up. There was another girl in that room that we didn't know about, Akath, so let's be quiet. And I want to flush out these rooms before we go straight on and get trapped or pincered.
Okay.
And
So
All right.
the room you're looking at, the eastern wall of the room is buried under an ancient pile of rubble. Sitting near the entrance is a wooden crate and a dull grey amphora.
Is there anything else in this room?
Did you want to do a thorough search of it before you carry on your search, or are you checking the room, or are you still sort of chasing after?
have I tied this person up, by the way?
Yeah.
Don't do like a thorough search.
Not a
I'd say
thorough
just
search.
take a moment for a perception.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're taking a moment in there, you would notice that there do seem to be a few stored items in the room.
We can come back for that.
I would like to pick up the lantern and just follow them in. Just using the lantern that's already lit.
Okay.
All right. When they
Yeah.
catch up to us, I'm gonna whisper to Barum. Barum, you and Farron loot this room safely, and we're gonna go ahead because this girl's booking it, and it's weird to have to go at the pace we are. Like we shouldn't be able to catch her if she's running.
She probably knows the corridors pretty well.
True.
So
It's
in
like,
this,
and
this room
I
here,
give them
you
the
say?
analogy. Yes, that room, and I give them the analogy that you're far less likely to catch the hunter that knows the woods.
Makes
So-
sense. And also, we don't know where the bears shit, so it's a good idea not to chase them.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Carry on.
I can run up to about here with Barum being there,
Okay.
and then I'm back, hand on your shoulder, following you as you go.
I'm gonna move 2 squares at a time.
Okay. Yeah, Barum, you also see the room buried under a pile of rubble, with a wooden crate and a dull grey amphora. You guys, the other two, however, carry on up into a larger room, with a stairwell leading up. There is no sign of your missing tower girl.
Let's check around this corner real quick, and then we'll meet up with the others because she might have gone.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be another set of stairways leading, in this case, down, back into the crow somewhere.
I want to be mindful of any traps like we saw before.
Okay. Do you want to give me a perception check? You do not seem to see anything that would indicate a trap.
I'd like to
Okay.
look at the chest I see in front of me, by the way.
Okay.
Just look at it in detail to make sure there's no traps that I can see.
So you would see the inside. So you're looking at the crate. You're just looking at it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it just seems to be a crate. Seems to be some straw sticking out of it slightly. But it otherwise seems fairly normal.
Okay. I'd like to get my other longsword out and kind of lever the top open with a standard longsword. That's sheathing my silver longsword.
That would open without much struggle, and there would be the immediately all you would see is straw.
Okay.
Grummy and Akath, though. You find stairs going down. It seems to go. It seems to be a fairly long descent, possibly down at least 1 or 2 floors. You're uncertain at this point. Suffice to say, they are
Alright.
long stairs.
Yeah, we will. Let's regroup with our. Let's go back into the landing where we just came from.
I'd like to take this moment to say to Farron, would you like to go and grab the useful stuff of our surrendered friend back there? While I dig through the straw.
Okay. As you
Can do.
dig through the straw, you immediately find a bronze statuette depicting a rune giant in full battle regalia. It looks like it might be worth something.
Excellent.
If you have appraise, you can make a roll on that.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. I believe I have that. No, I'm not trading the praise.
I don't think you need to be trained for appraise.
I do.
Okay, it looks like it's probably quite valuable, but you don't really have an idea.
I would like to keep foraging through this just in case there's anything else of value in there.
Nope, the rest of the crate is just filled with straw, and the only other thing in the room is the grey amphora.
I'd like to look at that in a bit more detail.
Okay.
I'm very cautious for my loot.
The amphora itself, it's probably worth a little bit of gold. But interestingly, as you start to examine it, you notice it is actually filled with other coins. It looks like some kind of currency, but it's not current.
Okay. I would like to have a proper look. Take all of the coins out that I can see.
Okay. There are a lot of them. Probably in the region of 100 or so.
Okay. I don't know if I've got enough space for all of that.
They look to be similar to gold coins, only not. So.
Okay, so I probably could take them then.
Okay. Yeah. You'd probably want Akath or maybe Faerun to try and examine them further.
Yeah.
Faerun, you were checking the body, right?
Yeah.
So you find the standard short sword and crossbow. She's wearing. I forgot what she's wearing. She's
leather?
wearing studded leather. She has 10 bolts. Her hooded lantern you already have. And yeah, she has thief tools and 15 gold.
Okay. Nothing of notice then.
That's pretty standard. We've done really well with the 15 gold from them so far. They're filling up pockets nicely.
Faerun, do you have either appraise or knowledge history? I guess trained. Appraise doesn't need to be trained.
I've got +1 in appraise. Knowledge history, I've got +1 as well.
So does that mean you
It's
don't?
just standard.
Yeah, so you don't have it trained. Do you want to make an
try
appraise
an
check
appraise.
anyway? Yeah. Okay. So you would estimate the bronze statuette is worth several hundred gold, at least, and the coins are probably worth more.
I smile at this appraisal. Excellent. That's gonna fill our pockets nicely. I mean, help us gain favor with the Pathfinder Society, possibly.
Until you get them further identified, do you want to put that down as B13 coins and statuette?
B13 coins.
And statuette.
So, B13 coins.
I am back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, statuettes. I've already typed up the bronze statue, ruined giant, full battle regalia.
Yeah.
And B13 coins. In undisclosed amount.
Yeah. If you wanted to take some time to count them, you could, but obviously counting coins is going to take.
We're busy. There's someone running away from us.
Akath, they found some unidentified coinage.
Okay. Did you see what Grummy and I decided on in text?
Yeah, you decided to pull back and regroup. And Grummy's now back here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just letting Irbeth know, I'm sitting in a room, like, with King of the Night up, waiting until I see enemies or friends.
And King of the Night is 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, you all done playing in the hay?
Oh yeah, you should see what we got on the hay. Hey. And as we're now somewhere sensible, I would like to put out the hooded lantern we have.
Okay.
And just follow, and get close to Grummy and follow Grummy.
As we go, I catch them up on, there's a stairwell that descends and we've lost sight of our target.
So you go back to your standard.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna let it drop as soon as I see Grummy around that corner,
Okay.
knowing that it will interfere with him.
I'm just following down here.
All right. Ready, Akath?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can see because we have a lantern, so I don't have to go like 2
Nope,
paces. right?
lantern's off.
Baron, just turn the lantern
Alright.
off.
All right, I'll stick with 2 paces.
Are we doing a stealth roll? Check again.
We didn't have any problems going around this corner, so once we're around the corner, maybe.
So yeah.
Unless the DSPM wants us to do it now.
You can do a stealth roll if you would like. It's entirely up to you how quietly you're going around. You don't.
I mean, if they're stomping their feet, I may as well just walk with them.
We're not trying to be loud. But at least up until the point that I've seen, I'm not really trying to be stealthy.
Same. I'm gonna roll the stealth now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're all.
We're actually quiet for once.
Yeah.
Makes a nice change.
Quiet. Unfortunately, so is everything else. You can't help but notice that the sound of battle has been very quickly replaced with silence.
And obviously mine would be 15 as well.
Too bad there's bubble wrap all over the floor.
You could have told us about the bubble wrap, Grummy. Ah.
Oh, well, sorry. I mean, that's no fun if I tell you it's there.
I'd roll on the floor on the bubble wrap.
When I get to the base of the stairs, I want to search for another. At any entrance to a room, I want to search for a zip line tether.
A zipline tether?
A trap.
A trap.
Oh, I see. Okay. Do you want to give me a perception check then?
How many times am I going to be reminded to click on my character first?
At least 3 more.
Throughout the whole campaign.
Should we have a new initiative now?
Oh yes, we should. Thank you. Let me delete everyone. And please remember to select your characters before pressing initiative.
Ew.
Sorry, guys. Very sorry, guys. Everyone was worse off by doing that. I shouldn't have said anything. No. It's only fair.
Do I see anything in terms of either the enemies or traps, we'll call them?
No. You neither see nor hear anything.
Does anyone see anything besides blackness?
I don't know.
You're the only
No.
person with any real sight down here.
I mean, it ends. There's no another. It just ends.
Okay, so let me then move you guys to the next area. Let me just reposition you.
We get to go to another page because multi-level complexes are a little bit of a pain in Roll20.
Yeah.
Did we? Which way did we come from? We came from the right,
You
the
came
bottom
from-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it meant to be very bright where we can see?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Whoa.
As you enter this room,
Whoop.
there is an immediate.
1 second.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah,
actually missed
I rolled a 24 for stealth, so I'm hoping to be a little bit sneaky.
I actually missed some people. Sorry, 1 second. There are also, in addition to those,
Oh.
I think that's everyone. Yep. Let me get.
We lost
So,
our initiative.
I will do the rest of them if needed. As you come up, the sense of chase is immediately ended, as a large but empty room, is filled with a lot of tower girls. and a very obvious were-rat. As you descend the stairs, the were-rat takes a step forwards and says, "Why are you entering the crow? Turn back now. We will not warn you again."
Apologies, but we have a purpose.
Okay.
We've helped deal with one of your thorns in your side of Tarisha. Just as a heads up there.
She will take a step forwards. Last warning.
Hmm.
I don't take well to being threatened.
Nor do I.
Neither do I.
I'm going to attack immediately.
All right, seeing my friend attack, I'm going.
I'm holding position at the bottom of the stairs, kind of style.
I'm also gonna move out of the way so that he can shoot his stuff. And well, no, I'm down. I'm lower on the stairs, so you can see over me. I'm a dwarf. You're good.
Yeah, and I can fire into melee pretty well, so I should be good.
Hey, you will actually hit her.
I definitively agree with Farron.
Yes, that's why I was holding at the bottom rather than rushing in.
So we will enter combat at this point. So this one is going to make a 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. In fact, actually,
Oh, good. That's the closest one's gonna get to us. Good.
she's actually going to move there and take a shot at
Okay, Farron, plans changed.
Grummy.
We could fall back up the stairs.
Which does not hit. Barum.
Haha. I'm a fat target and you miss.
I take this moment to suggest to the guys that we might fall back up the stairs. As in, fall back properly rather than fall back over. And I will hold my position at the front. Well, I said
Shield
front.
up, Barum.
With my shield, yes. Just ready.
So your turn exactly is.
Suggest everyone else falls back and hold my position there with my shield up. Just kind of ready.
Do we get turns right now, or I don't see us in the turn order?
I'm not on the turn order either.
Of course you're not, because. Okay, let me. 9.01. I want to put you guys in because. I don't
Yeah.
miss this. I do have you guys there, but this is another problem of the tokens going on.
I was very slightly faster than them.
Let's add Grummy 9.01.
Yeah.
So you
It'll be
should
the
be able to
tot-
see Grummy now.
Yeah. It's the total defense I'm doing for my turn after suggesting everyone else falls back.
Let's delete Akath and put Akath back in.
You gain Spidey senses and can block every arrow with your shield.
Get behind me!
Slow motion around you.
Baron.
Actually, that'd be the Wonder Woman action. Yeah.
Baron and Baron. So you guys should be
So-
able to see everyone
Yes. We can.
now. And so Baron's taking total defense, which gives you +4, I believe. to your
Yep.
AC. Next Tower Girl, who has clearly been injured, probably should also. Probably has a better shot on Grummy as well. Sorry. Also misses. next tower girl. Let me check which one it is. Oh, actually, she has to shoot Baron. Let's do that. She also misses. The next one shoots at Baron. Also misses. Rummy.
I'm laughing. I'm like audibly laughing. Just who trained you? Where did you learn to throw stones? And I'm gonna move back, taking Akat's advice, but also saying, "Oh, I do hold grudges though, and my aim is much sharper."
Yeah, they were rolling 5, 6, 7.
Oh, it was piss poor. I could tell. I don't have good AC.
I'm going to say I've got 22, so I wasn't too surprised when they showed me. Like, nope,
I'll give you Lassie some corn next time. Maybe you'll hit the broadside of a barn.
So Grummy is falling back, shouting witty
Take
retorts.
a chuckling as you walk around the stairs.
When as I'm walking behind the stair, like going in the corner, you just see a middle finger,
Okay.
and I'm going. I'm
S-
trying to bait them to follow us.
Sasha will... Sorry, the were-rat will...
Duh, I am Sasha.
take a step back and
Let's play who can be the most offensive.
take a shot at Baron. What is your AC with +4?
22, including my +1 dodge.
Okay, so she does not land a hit this turn. Aaron.
I'm gonna just slide back around the corner. I'm gonna hold on to my attack move though if I can, because I want to use that for grease later.
So you're going to move, but ready in action if anyone follows you, Grease.
Yeah.
An enemy follows you, hopefully.
I now have no vision though, so I'll need a heads up when to cast.
Okay. Next tower girl is going to take a shot at Baron.
Sorry,
Missing.
I didn't ready in action. Can I just have my arrow get ready? Because I didn't use intimidate when I ran the corner.
Akath.
I have a question for the GM.
Yeah.
About how thick is this wall between the two halves of the stairway?
About 4 feet.
Is there a way I could get some cover and still fire a Mystic Blast around it?
Yes. I would give you 25% concealment.
Okay. Ah, damn. This will be at -2 because of the second range increment.
Okay. It does hit. Although actually, oh yeah, it does overcome damage reduction, I assume.
Mm-hmm. It's an energy type.
Okay.
Not really so, because I've only got my proper sword on, not my silver.
And there is no saving throw against the attack because it's just an attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next tower girl. Does she have line of sight? She does. She's also going to shoot Baron. Missing. Next tower girl is going to take a shot at Akath. Your AC is 15, so I'll give you 25% concealment. She gets a solid hit, does not confirm as a crit though, for 3 damage. This is on.
Oh!
The Tower Girl moves up and also takes a shot at Akath, moving into position to defend Sasha. Need another concealment roll. Hitting for 2. Cannon fod. Sorry, Barum. There are now arrows flying past you as the Tower Girl seems to have caught on that you're fairly well defended.
Could I step up and try to think? Where should I go? I could go around the corner, but then leaves Akath completely open for these shots. I'd like to step up just in front of Akath, so he's still got concealment, but he's also got me protecting him as well. So standing in front of him.
Okay.
And could I do a full defensive again? Total
Not if-
defense?
Not if you move.
Okay.
I mean,
gonna have to...
if you move, you could fight defensively. That's only a +2 though.
Yeah, I'll move up the stairs. I'm slightly in their way, and fight defensively.
Okay.
Which would mean
So
I'm at
your
20.
AC's only 20.
I know. Just to keep Akath alive.
So another shot going to come in at Barum, which does not hit. Another shot at Barum. Which does not hit.
I'm feeling quite psyched at this moment with all these arrows bouncing off. Adrenaline's rushing at this point. Oh god.
This one's going to go to Akath. Your AC again is
15.
15. Okay, so I need a check. She also hits for 1. Grummy, you're now standing next to a human pincushion.
Not a fan. Also not a fan that you get to have all the fun, so I'm gonna move back into line of sight.
Okay.
All right, I can shoot up to 60 feet. And I'm gonna advise Akath to take cover. And fire at Sasha.
Okay. She is well and truly covered now.
They're all Sasha to me. I heard a name. They are all that name.
The were-rat at the back is the one that you're talking about. She's defending on every side right now, so it's going to be quite difficult to get that shot through.
Oh, it's fine. I'm still going for the closest girl. I'm gonna
Okay.
take her out.
Yeah, that's a definite hit.
And against human.
That's true. She. Let me just bring up this. Not that one. That one.
And I just say to Akath, didn't mean to leave you out there hanging. Thought our plan was different, but I guess this'll have to do.
I didn't want to leave Barum hanging.
I saw that to protect you guys.
I thought
I
you
have
were
an
bringing,
idea.
I thought you were bringing the sugar cookies to the picnic. Ugh.
I have an
Okay,
idea.
fine.
So yeah, she's
All
going
right,
to
what's your idea?
take. Oh, actually, she does that. She's going to take a shot at Akath as well,
I'm not surprised. He's taking chunks out of her.
which does not land.
Am I giving him any cover, by the way?
You are, yeah.
Excellent.
Faerun.
Again, I'm just going to keep passing until I need to cast Grease.
Okay. Next target. Closes in the distance a little bit. takes a shot at Akath, who has been shown to be the real threat here, but misses. And it's now Akath's turn.
I'm going to whisper so that just the party can hear. This isn't real, and I'm going to cause a major illusion of complete darkness over all of them. With the Shard of Pride.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna 5 foot out of their view like a baby.
So they... I need to get this up. So let me get the shard up again.
Sorry for making it as difficult as possible to run.
It's quite all right. Just glad you're safe. Do we get question to the DM? Do we get advantage? Like hit with advantage?
I don't know what you mean by this, sorry.
As in, they're all now in darkness. So I mean, we get an advantage.
I'm
I guess
trying
it'll-
to see how this would work, because reproducing a darkness spell with a level 3 spell, I'm wondering if this works.
Then, if that wouldn't work, I would just make a wall at the bottom of the stairs. We've seen that done.
Yeah. So it's a visual effect that cannot extend beyond 4 10-foot cubes and 1 10-foot cube per level. The Shard of
perfect.
Pride is cast level 25th. So it would be it'd be a will save. They would all automatically get a will save.
This is gonna be a
because
fun
they're
rolling fest.
interacting with it.
Yeah. If I could do 4 10-foot cubes of darkness, or however many I get, I'd like to try. But it's up to the DM what I can really do with this.
Yeah, I'm just thinking darkness is itself a level 3 spell, I believe. And it's recreating a level 3 spell as an illusion. Which does give them a will save, so I guess that's probably about the right power level. So that's 10 times 25. So that's 5 by 5. Plus 4. So you can't cover the whole room.
Okay, if I can't cover the whole room, let me move so I can actually draw this out. If I can't cover the whole room, but I can do 25. 25 by, that at least blocks their vision of us.
Okay. And they will all get will saves.
Mhm.
I actually don't know what the saving throw for this would be, because I don't have that to hand, even though I should have it. I know there's a specific roll for it. Let me get that up.
As I say, the rule of DMing, you can never predict what's going to happen.
Yep.
So she would get... sorry for that. I'm just trying to find the saving throw for that actual item, which I know was given.
Yeah, at the very least, this buys us a moment.
Not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one. Ah, there it is. So she uses... Oh wait, I can't find the actual saving throw for it. Oh, it's because it's not in this document. Sorry. I should have had this information to hand. So that would be this one? Or it should have that information in full. No, that's actually the whole thing, I think. I know it tells me at the start where I've forgotten her name, used the image. Natalia used the thing to create a fire image, and it told me the saving throw at that point. See page 60. Okay. So page 60 on Oh my. I have page 6 to 59 and 66 to 71. I don't have page 60. That's why I'm not finding it. Sorry. I will download the thing again.
Well, you don't expect us to keep old documents, do you?
I should have known the saving throw for this item because it's a fairly powerful item to give to PCs. I actually thought that the information was in the handout that I gave you guys, but it was not. So I'm just wasting time, and I'm very sorry for that. I may as well roll their will saves now whilst I'm here.
I'll be back in a sec while this is all going on. I'm bad in the toilet.
Okay. Although, wait a second. It's a figment, right? So they would get a bonus immediately to see through it. Because they could see that they could see through it. If they could see that they could see through it, wouldn't that be an automatic disbelief? Or am I crazy? No, they couldn't see through it because it's darkness. It is actually there. Okay, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like I said, I did a complicated thing that's up to DM Fiat.
Okay, so that's that. So I'm trying to actually get the download again because I screwed up by not having this to hand. Oh, there it is. My downloads. Sign in. Actually, I'm surprised I don't have all of the pages already downloaded. I must have deleted some of them thinking I wouldn't need them anymore. Which was foolish. Aha! I do have it downloaded. There we go. Page 60. Really? It's not on this page? PC. I really
Back.
can't find this thing. I think it was DC like 15, but I can't find it. And I don't want to cheat you out of it. Pass this, pass this, pass this, pass this. It genuinely isn't here. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It doesn't tell me on either page, but I know it told me somewhere.
So maybe fudge it this time, and we'll figure it out for
Well,
sure
my
next time.
my guess is that at least one of them made it, maybe two of them made it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So it would be one. So that one would have made it. Let's put a symbol on the ones that didn't. Didn't make it. So that's one. Did make it. Didn't make it. Did make it. I'm gonna go with 15 for now, which I think is what it was, but I don't know for sure. Unless you would take issue with
You
that.
can't. You can't hear my fan, can you?
No.
Excellent. I just turned it on because they were warm, so I figured out that's now.
Didn't make it. Didn't make it. And as you do that, you immediately hear people shouting, what is this? And they're shouting, it's not real! I can still see! And there's sort of a sense of chaos going through.
Chaos is what I was going for.
This one would get a will save to try and see through it. She would get a bonus to Pathfinder will save versus illusions. I know you get a bonus for people shouting out that it's untrue. I'm not sure if it's +2 or
But would
+4.
that... Yeah, it's just, do they all get that bonus initially, or do they get that on the subsequent saves?
Only on the subsequent saves, which is why I'm now doing the next Tower Girl's turn after she's heard them shouting.
Okay.
And for some reason, Paizo is now being slow. Of course it is. Do you know if it's +2 or +4 off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, I do not.
Okay. Illusions. Save resolutions. Okay, I'm not going to keep wasting too much time. I'm going to assume it's +4 for now, and I'll give you guys the same bonus until I discover otherwise. So the first one will know that it's not real. Move down. And take a shot at Byron. Which is probably not going to hit, but... Oh wait, no, she can't take a shot. Ah, of course that's the one I actually rolled that would have hit him. She's
Rolling 20, nice.
she's rolling. She's using a hand crossbow, and it takes a move action to reload it. So as long as they're not moving, they keep shooting. But she moved, so she
Yeah.
can't shoot. Next one has to make a saving throw. She nails it. She can already see. Didn't need to roll that.
It's nice to know for certain.
Going to come forwards and take a shot at Baron. Your AC is 20,
Yes.
so she does actually hit you for 2.
1 second. Let me just sort that out.
Next Tower Girl.
You can also see.
5, 10, 20, 25. Moves forwards. Takes a shot at Baron as well. Does not hit though. Baron, could you give me a will save?
Yep, 1 moment.
Yep, you definitely, especially with the warning, don't believe that darkness is real.
Excellent. Well, during this mayhem, I'd like to take a few steps forwards. So 20.
Forwards!
Okay. So yeah.
Actually, yeah. I guess the old plan is probably the best still. I'd like to take a few steps backwards, up the stairs, and out of line of sight.
Okay. That's definitely possible.
There we go. I'll take the position here, so I'm ready for when they come.
Next target needs to make another will save. Still cannot see through the darkness. Like, what are you talking about? And fumbles to reload their crossbow, but doesn't otherwise move. Next one needs to make a will save. Cannot see through that area, but can move around it. Does not get line of sight on anyone. Next one needs to make a will save. Also, fumbles to reload. Rummy, they're closing in on you.
Can I attack and then move?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna attack the closest Sasha, and then move around the corner.
Okay. That's a definite hit.
Plus, that's 3 damage.
Oh, yep. The actual Sasha needs a will save. Fails it. However, she is a lycanthrope. Does she get any kind of bonus versus dark vision? No, she only has low light vision. She will move half. 5 so she's out of it now, so can see. Grummy, could you give me a related will save? It doesn't matter for your shot hit either way. Okay, yeah, with the warning and the +4 from the warning, you also know that it's not real. Aaron? I think you might be muted, Farron.
Sorry, I'm just going to keep passing for now.
Okay.
Hold your turn, yeah.
Talgar needs a will save, which she fails. Takes a couple of steps out, can see again, and reloads her weapon. Akath.
And I'm gonna cast a quick cure on myself.
Okay.
That was +4, but okay game.
I did think that went down. You have a move action?
I 5-footed.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice you 5-footed, sorry. Thank you.
Just moved a little further around the corner.
Talgar's, arm.
I'd like to just step here and attack defensively, whatever it is.
Okay.
So, +2.
defensively.
Yeah, fight defensively. That's the one. I'm not attacking anyone.
So will save. She makes. Needs a will save. She does not make. Rami.
I'm holding my turn until they are around the corner.
Okay. So if you guys are kind of holding now, you can fight a retreat back as a group now if you'd like to. There is no immediate sign that they are following.
Well, we need to be here for this artifact. There's no point leaving here, as we know we need the artifact we want next is here. But I'll leave it up to you guys, because I am perfectly happy and healthy to keep fighting these guys.
I'm perfectly fine fighting them.
I'm fine fighting them as well.
Their
This is
terrain's a bit rough, but
Yeah, it's disadvantageous.
Yeah, we're all funneled into a corner, so hopefully we can get them to join us. I say quietly enough, so hopefully they don't hear.
Yeah, you can do that easily.
Yeah.
Farron?
I'm just going to keep passing. I don't know what's happening.
We're asking if we wanted to stay fighting or not.
I don't mind.
It was brought up, but is it late for you folks across the pond?
Yeah, I was going to end it at some point soon, as soon as I figured out where this combat was going.
So I think
Okay.
we're going to keep this fight going next. Are we going to stop it here then and keep the fight going next time?
We'll do one more round of combat or two, just so I can see what you guys are doing, and then. Because if you guys.
All right. Then, Barham, how are you looking?
I've taken a few hits, but I'm on the whole doing okay.
I think we might want to fall grab back and just see if there's anywhere we haven't been. Because this is bad.
You know how good I am at dealing with people on the floor, though, remember? I can
So-
easily take all their heads off.
So do we need? Is there just an item we need?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there for the artifact. Which I have a
Insane.
feeling Sasha might have.
Since so Sasha has it.
One of the Sashas.
Do you think there's another way around? We've exhausted most of the channels to this place. That was a broad
Oh.
question.
It's... All I know is that this looks really rough.
Well, how do you plan to go about this? Because
I-
we're kind
all I
of in
see
a
is-
corner.
We cut off the head of the snake, the robotic dies. Sasha has taken a few hits from Akath. You've been doing well. They've definitely been feeling those hits you've been doing.
I don't mind going full shooting range on these critters, but if I step out there, then they're gonna take some shots at me, and I won't be able to defend myself per se.
Yeah, we're just... There are so many more of them than us. I think we need to fall back for now.
All right.
I can accept that.
So the party is in agreement to fall back.
Unfortunately,
How far are we
Unfor-
falling
yeah.
back?
I don't like it.
Then you guys make your way back up to the 4th floor fairly cautiously, but nobody seems to follow. And that is where we will call this session. Yeah, thank you all.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure doing these.
And thank you everyone who joined us this evening. Apologies for the slightly screwed up start. I will endeavour to press stream instead of record in future. I think next week is the 20th. Wait. Okay, there's
It's the 19th next Friday.
next week is because we're on Saturday. I was like, I'm sure I have an exam. I thought I had an exam on the 21st, but that's apparently a Sunday, so I'm guessing I don't. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So I can't promise I can have a session next week, but I can promise I will look it up and get back to people as soon as is possible.
Excellent. If not, we know that we have a one shot ready to go at some point. If
Oh, yeah,
if this doesn't go ahead.
So if not, there should be something here next week, I guess, if you're okay with that, Dan.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you everyone. Anyone want to sign off?
Yeah. All I'm going to say is thank you, Sovereignty of Space Waffles, for being here as well. And Pi3, thank you both for turning up and joining us for this adventure.
Yeah, thank you
Yep.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace out. Goodbye.
Recording stop.